Hi guys. Whew. It is 9:18 p.m. and today I am going to be making or prepping for chocolate ice cream. I'm doing chocolate ice cream this week. I want to shout out to my students because they've been keeping me on my videos and stuff like that. I do have a video that I'm going to post before I post this one, so go ahead and watch that. Just reintroducing myself. But as I said, we're going to do chocolate ice cream today, but we always have to start off with safety and protection. Okay, so I got my apron on. We're going to get into cleaning this counter because this is our workspace. I'm going to wash my hands and such, and we're going to get right into it. So stay tuned. So in school, when I was in college, my teacher told me to wash my hands for as long as the alphabet is. So until you go from A to Z, then you can stop washing your hands. You know what I really like doing ice cream is because it's really simple. Once the milk is scalded, meaning boiled and cooled, once that happens and that's finished, all I have to do is add the cold cream. Make sure I have my egg yolks nice and beaten with the sugar. And then just combine the two. And after that, then you can put in your flavorings and your powders or whatever. But after those 3 steps, you can do whatever you want with the ice cream. As long as you remember to put it in the refrigerator before you freeze it, it should come out fine. And you'll notice, maybe I'll film me churning the ice cream when I actually do it. You'll notice that after churning, it's not completely frozen. So that's why I put it in the freezer. But today we're just going to focus on prepping everything. And I always stress about mise en place, meaning everything put in place. So the tray that I'm going to bring up here, you will see that in person instead of me just talking about it. So this is mise en place right here. All right, I'm going to grab my gloves. Forgive me if I don't talk much after this because I kind of be like hyper focused, but I just hope you guys can stay with me here. I want to shout out Dijon. I want to shout out Wyatt. I want to shout out all my students. Okay? Dijon, Wyatt, King, Sanaya, Mackenzie, Curtis, Ian, Nile. Who else? AJ. Did I say King already? I think I did. I say Ian, Abel, Valerie, William, Wonka. Alright, I'm gonna leave my gloves out because I use them very often. Now, this is the recipe list, alright? It says what you need for chocolate ice cream is sugar, egg yolks. Okay, hey guys, so I got 2 different things going here. Okay, so for the chocolate ice cream, my milk is gonna go in here to scald, and my chocolate is gonna go in here. This is called a double boiler. A double boiler is when you have water in a pot, not too high. It cannot touch the bottom of the bowl. Why? Because water is chocolate's enemy. I repeat, water is chocolate's enemy. So the water cannot touch directly underneath the bowl. So when the steam comes up after this boils, I'll turn it on right now. So steam is going to come up. I'm going to put my chocolate in here. I'm going to go over there and measure it. So I'll meet you guys on the other side. Okay, so this calls for, I'm working on the chocolate right now. Melt together 4 ounces or 125 grams of unsweetened chocolate and 4 ounces or 125 grams of bittersweet chocolate. I have neither. And here I only have milk chocolate and semi-sweets. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour the whole thing in here. And it might not even measure out to how much that it costs for. However, I have cocoa powder. And I'm not really worried about using all of these because I actually have an ordering for more chocolate. So let's go on the other side and pour this in over the double boiler. Okay. I'm gonna let that steam. I'm gonna go ahead and put a spatula in here so when I need to work on it. Also another spatula for when I need to do the milk. All right, I'm just gonna leave it on the side here like that. That's safe. Okay, I gotta do 16 eggs. I gotta crack 16 eggs. This is only 12, but I have more. Try again. Just yolks. Whisper to me slowly, what's beneath the surface? We dance around the words unsaid, a silent language in my head, searching for a sign, a little trace, to know if I'm in the right place. My heart beats a rhythm, a steady plea, hoping that you feel it, connecting to me. Just speak your truth, let the silence break, give me the love that my soul can take. Now we're at 251, so we made it to the 250 mark. I'll go ahead and discard that. Show you guys my yolks. That's what we need is yolks. Focus. Okay. And I do not waste my egg whites. I keep these. I do not throw these out. You don't need them for the ice cream. However, you can use it for frosting. I'm going to go ahead and ease out my heavy cream, which calls for reduce the cream to 12 ounces instead of, okay, let me see, 450 grams. I have to check how, 375 milliliters. All right, that's 373 grams of heavy cream. I don't know if I have that much, but we're gonna hope. If I don't have enough, then we might have to postpone this to tomorrow. All right. 373. I don't know. Nope, it's not enough. That's okay. I got 188 grams. Oh, guys, we might not be able to finish this tonight. Okay, well, that is the transparency of baking and not having everything. But what do I always say? You don't give up. You keep trying. Move this up. So I'm not gonna make a long spiel about this, but best believe I will return tomorrow and finish this. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my milk, and I'm gonna turn off my chocolate, and we're gonna try again tomorrow. So y'all know I couldn't just leave like that. I'm gonna show you how to put it away because I'm not actually gonna put this away. I'm going to keep what I need out and wrap it up and then put it away. So saran wrap is your best friend in the kitchen, other than temperature. Saran wrap is your best friend. Check me out. All right. I'm gonna go ahead, take my heavy cream, which is 187 grams. I am gonna label this afterwards so I can remember for tomorrow. It didn't reach its temperature at all yet, so I'm glad about that. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, that's my milk. Cream. Milk and cream. Hey guys, you're gonna have to forgive me in advance for my face. I'm tired, it's late. It's 9:52 p.m. I'm scalding the milk right now. We're gonna make this kind of quick. I ain't gonna talk too much. But classmates, I'm gonna get this done. We're gonna put it in the fridge and we are going to bed after this. So what I'm gonna do is pour the hot mixture over this to kind of speed up the process and save me extra labor that I really don't want to do. Okay. You gotta wait till this gets thick. I'm gonna check the temperature on this. Half a tablespoon of cocoa powder. Slowly stir that in there because this stuff gets clumpy. You don't want it to clump up. It looks kind of cool. We're gonna pour it in our heavy cream to cool this down completely. So that's thick. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put in. See a little chocolate in there? These little nibs, they're gonna be so good in ice cream because they're gonna get frozen. It's gonna be like tiny little chocolate chips inside ice cream. Oh my gosh, this smells so good, girl. Oh my god, I love chocolate. I love chocolate. Ooh, when I found out that chocolate was a stress reliever, child, I made every excuse. However, it's really dark chocolate. It's the healthy.